Hey everybody, welcome to the Kelby Show at thekelbyshow.com. How can you miss that? Anyhow, welcome to our very first episode. I'm Kelby, your host. We're going to have some fun and hopefully I'm going to make you laugh today, this morning, wherever you are and wherever you're watching this. You could be in America, Australia, the Philippines, South Africa, Ireland, Canada. We got people all over the world. I'm even sure we got some people on Mars, but they haven't gotten back to me yet. Anyhow, now I'd like to bring in our co-host, my dog, Cammy. Come on, Cam. As you can see, she's a sweetie. And as I talked about her in our very first introductory video, she's kin to the great Scooby-Doo. If you know who Scooby-Doo was, Scooby-Dooby-Doo to you! Yes, you're a good girl. She's a very sweet, loving girl. And she's kind of a mix. We don't know specifically what she is, but she is Cammy, and that's good enough. And she's going to be coming and going at will. There's no rhyme or reason to what she's going to be doing, but she is our dog, and we love her, and she's our co-host for now until we get somebody else that's going to be a little more. Well, she's doing a great job right now, sitting here, but maybe someone a little bit more agreeable. Anyhow. We're going to start off tonight talking about what I made for dinner last night. We had a really nice lasagna for my family. My wife made it, actually. And she told me that she used this brand new ingredient that I had never heard of called rogani. I don't know rogani. I don't know what rogani is. But anyhow, I went to sleep last night and I wasn't thinking too much about it. But I woke up this morning and all of a sudden my hair is back from the 21st century. And I look at this, all this hair. Yeah. Well, that's a first. We're going to work on it. We're going to work on it. We got to work some things out. But yeah, that's a joke. The rogani works, and here we are. We got lots of hair, and it looks like 1984 all over again. Thank you, rogani. But let's get on a serious note here if we can. And Miss Cammy will be back when she's capable and competent. But we want to talk about men's hair loss. Now. Not a very good subject because nobody really wants to get in there and delve into it and say, well, there's certain stages in a man's life where, you go from a full head of hair and you don't worry about it. So I put in a little prop to show you what it's like. This is a nice little bucket that you can get anywhere you want, but I found this at one of our local mega stores. Now, because I don't want to get sued and I would like to leave when I die something to my children. Oh, there might be more than one. No, keep guessing. I bought this at a store that I'm going to call Partition Mart. Not what it's really called, but we'll call it Partition Mart. And the other store that we like to go to, not me, my wife goes there, is called Bullseye. Get what that could be? Anyhow, I got this nice little bucket at Partition Mart, and I'm going to demonstrate what the stages of life in a men's life is when it rains outside. Now, in 1984, when I had a full head of hair and it looked very similar to this, raining kind of hit my head and it sounded like this. As I got a little older, I was told that I had a bald spot. And then it started sounding a little... Now, at 55 years of age, I'm sitting here like this, and every time it rains, it sounds like Babaloo, Hi, Babaloo. I channeled my inner Desi Arnaz for that one, and I know there's somebody out in California that's really laughing at that Babaloo. But anyhow, I was originally talking about Partition Mart and Bullseye. Two people like to go to different stores. Personally, I don't get it. I think Partition Mart has everything you'd ever want at Bullseye, but it has it in so much more variety and so many more options to choose from. Every time I go into Bullseye, I happen to notice that the store is clean, bright, but there's nothing on the shelves. I'm constantly concerned about what a Bullseye semi-tractor trailer delivers. Oxygen? Who knows? Ah, we're getting better at that. And sometimes I like to watch people when I go shopping, and when I do, I watch them at the bacon department, believe it or not. People will gather at the bacon department, and they'll just sit there and stand there and stare at the bacon. There's so many varieties at Partition Mart. All the different flavors you'd ever want from different manufacturers. But they don't actually go in and take the bacon and bring it back down and put in the cart because it costs so much. That was good. So they just basically stand there and pay homage to something that they used to eat. Oh, I remember when we used to eat bacon, don't you? Oh, I sure do. Wasn't that delicious? But we'll always have it in our thoughts and dreams and our prayers. And remember that nice flavor and the crispy saltiness. Even Kelby likes bacon, don't you? Now, at the end of this episode, which is coming up shortly, we are going to have a weekly raffle. In order to participate in the raffle, go back to the website, www.thekelbyshow.com, and you'll see on there, it says, enter the contest for episode 1. This is episode 1. Put the subject matter, FAN, F-A-N. What I'll do at the end of this week, next week, which would be, this is the 4th, add 7, you get 11, October 11th, is I'll take all the names that are entered, and we're going to put them in to get a partition card gift certificate for $20. That's my timer. I'm done. Thanks for watching The Kelby Show. We'll see you next week. Have a wonderful week. Say bye, Cammy. Well, bye for Cammy.